Hello everyone, this is Direwolf20 and welcome to episode 57 of Direwolf20's Let's Play series, where today I am harvesting crystals. As you can see, I ramped up my crystal production just a smidgen. Decided to go with like 5 spots for it, so you can see there's this guy that's charging up these 3, and then these 2 in the back that are kind of on their own. We'll see if we expand that a little bit. Between episodes, I've harvested and shattered quite a few crystals, as you can imagine. Basically preparing for today's episode, where I want to smush them together into the most effective and perfect crystal we can get. I did finally get myself an Avorsio crystal, which hopefully... Avorsio 2, alright, cool. And Avorsio 1, what do we got on here? Decidia, okay, not bad. Decidia... Another Avorsio 2. Sweet. Another Avorsio 2 with collection rate 3 and shape 3. That is not bad, actually. Let's see. Where's my notes on what's what? Alright, so shape would be good for Starlight Collection and Ritual Effect. Right? And collection rate is also nice for Starlight Collection. That's not bad. Shape 3... Collection rate 3 and constellation focus. That would be a 3, 6, 8. If I threw 2 purities on there, this would be a really good crystal for collection crystalling. Yeah, because for collection, it's size 20%, purity 40%. So purity is the best stat for Starlight Collection. Shape 25%. Collection rate, 20%, and focus constellation, 30%. So, because this already has shape, which is good, collection rate, which is good, focus, which is good, we throw purity 2 on here, and we have a really good collection crystal, which is awesome. So we're going to actually do that right now. Shape 3, collection rate. So we want to combine these guys with 2 purity 1s. So I should have some of that in here. So what I've done is split these chests up such that we should have some purity 1s. Did I use all my purity? I might have used all my purities to grow more purities, but we'll see. We'll see if that's what I did. I might have to carve up some of the existing ones. Yeah, I think I might have. Unless one of these guys has purity on it. Some of them do. Some of these do, so that's cool. That's probably what it was, is I used some of these guys. So let's make sure we save this crystal. I don't want to accidentally break him. Let's get a chest somewhere. You're going to be my Uber crystal for collection from Avorsio. That's going to be what's up. Oh, hey, cool. Yeah, I have another one over here, too. I forgot about this one. I forgot about this one. He's been sitting here for a while. What do you got on you? What did you wake out with? Purity 2. Nice. And Horologium. Yeah, I got a Horologium focus. So here's a reminder, a quick reminder / primer on how these crystals grow. If you combine a white crystal with Stardust, you'll get some random attributes, which is cool. So that should be 2 Ritual Effect 1s. If you all put a blue crystal with a small number of attributes in a pool with Stardust, it'll randomly add a bunch of more attributes to it. If that has an effect that you like, it'll likely increase it. Like a really good chance, not a 100% chance, but a really good chance it'll increase it. So for example, if I drop this Horologium 1 focus crystal in there, it's a pretty good chance that the crystal that grows will have Horologium 2 on it, which is the max Horologium can have. If I drop, for example, Ritual Effect 1 in there, there's a pretty good chance that the crystal that grows will have a Ritual Effect 2 or 3 on it, so that's pretty cool. So I just want my Purity 2 here. Hey, cool, Purity 2, perfect. And then into here can go Ritual Effect, Ritual Effect, Ritual Effect, and this chest has been all my constellation focuses. So you'll see these are all focuses of constellations, right? And this is all specific effects. Cool. So let's now combine these 2 crystals, right? This guy and this guy. So all we should have to do is fill this pool here. And remember, the maximum stats you can have, they have to add up to 10. You can't go any higher than 10. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 2 is 8, plus the 2 from purity will be 10. And this should be about the most perfect collector crystal we can expect to get for Avorsio. right? And that's pretty cool. And Evorsio is the constellation we want, right? Or is it Evorsio? Hang on. Am I wrong about that? No, wait, Evorsio is not the one I want, is it? We want Dissidia. Oh, yeah, bummer. We want Dissidia as the breaking one. Evorsio is the one that breaks blocks, not harms monsters. That was close. All right, so hold on. Before we do that, let's carve that up. Let me look at what the other crystals I have are. So this is a really good crystal for collecting from Evorsio, but we want Dissidia, right? So where's my Dissidia? Focus Evorsio. Here's Dissidia. That's cool. This has some more purity on it. This has a Dissidia on it as well, so that's cool. You can see I got a lot of focuses, right? Here's another Horologium. Neat. All right, so let me carve these up a little bit. Because what I want is, like this crystal, but not Evorsio, I want Dissidia as the focus. Because that's the constellation we're working on for killing the Wither. So Dissidia is the focus I want. Good thing I double-checked that. I mean, I could have always just carved it up again with my star metal cutting tool, but it's not a big deal. All right, so let's get our focus Dissidia off here. So let's see. Focus Dissidia. Of course, Dissidia split. Not that that's a big deal, but still. Okay. So size 1 can go in there. So there's Dissidia 1. Okay. Evorsio, collection rate of Vetus. There we go. Cool. Okay. So, getting there. So we want Dissidia 2, right? So let's put away our Evorsio. We don't need him. I'm just going to put you in here. Well, I might want that collection rate if I can. Cool. So I'm going to try to be organized, but boy, is that not easy. So Vetus go away, Amara go away, Purity 2 stay, Size and Fornax. I kind of want to split you guy off. Fornax, Size, and Fornax. Kind of not the split I was hoping for, but meh. Fine. Focus of Vetus. Focus Fornax. Focus Fornax. Focus Dissidia. Collection rates. Focus Dissidia. Cool. Size I don't need. Purity 2. All right, so what we've got here is Purity 2, which we want. 1, 2 Dissidias, which the Focus Constellation 2 is your max, and Purity 2 is your max. So that's 4. And then the 3 collection rates, which is what we want. Right? So that's 7. And then we have room for 3 more. It could either be size or shape. Shape's a little bit better than size for collection. So I think that's what we'll do. So it'll be collection rate, focus, purity. Let's get shape 3, and then we'll be good. So where's my shape guys? 1, 2, 3. So we combine all these crystals, and we should have a really perfect Dissidia-focused star. Okay? Now let me just make sure that I have other Dissidia crystals in here. Focus Dissidia. Do I not have any more Dissidia focus? If I don't have any in here, then I need to grow more. Focus. We might need to grow more Dissidia crystals. I think we do. Because I really want the focus Dissidia bit. So let's see. Yeah, I definitely want that focus. And we don't have any more focuses with Dissidia on it. So we need to grow more. Cool. So I'm going to do that real quick. I'll just show you how it works, right? Focus Armara. Just making sure I'm not missing any. Yeah, I think we have all the focuses that we could have. All right, so what we want to do then is as follows. Okay, we're going to get you. Hey, you. Are you out? I have been using a lot of you, to be fair. So yeah, you might be out. Also, I have my magnet turned off because I keep dropping things into pools. Okay, so this guy we will fill back up. And I might leave him... You know what I'm going to do? Is I'm going to pop you here. Whoop. Very used to having a magnet on. I just look at the item sitting on the floor like, why aren't you going into my inventory, buddy? Oh, right. Magnet's turned off. Right. I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional. All right. So there's... Good. Okay. So you're going to chill here, I'm going to say, so that I can get you 1, 2, 3. So what I was saying before is that if you drop a crystal with, for example, Dissidia focus on it, you're likely to bump this up to Dissidia 2, which is what we want. So I'm going to drop you 2 in there. And I'm going to drop this focus Dissidia in here. And they should form together. And once they grow, I'll do the center one. And then that'll get us more Dissidia focus. So your goal really is, if you know you want a certain attribute, hang on to it and keep regrowing crystals from it, because this greatly enhances your chance of getting a Dissidia 2 focus, which is cool, right? I like that. Like it's like there's a whole process to farming these crystals, right? And you want to kind of do it right. So are these the only 2 Dissidias I have? Is that all I had? Was just the 2 Dissidias? Bummer. Let me just double check. I could have sworn that there was going to be another Dissidia going on here. I thought I had more than that, but maybe that's all I had. Didn't I have 2 with Dissidia on it? Or was I just looking at Divorcio too much? I might have been looking at Divorcio too much. For some reason, I had them mixed up. Yeah, see, I had a lot of Divorcios. I don't have a lot of Dissidias. But this will get me more, at least. So we'll let these 2 grow. I don't know. Is there anything else that we like super duper want to make sure we have more of? Purity is kind of always a nice thing to have more of. So what if I got another purity crystal and grew that real quick? I think that's probably a good idea. That's what I'll do, is I'll split up some purity. Because purity is like the best attribute for anything. Ritual, Starlight Collection, Ritual Effect, and Ritual Range, purity greatly improves. So those are what you really want to get. Now, these are the crystals that we're going to use. 1, 2, 3 shape, purity 2, and 3 collection rate. So let's carve up these purities, and we'll grow some more purities. So I really only need 2 crystals at them. Well, I want 3. So having purity as an attribute is pretty nice. Trust me on that. I hear bad guys outside. I think that's a raid happening. So that's Focus Armara. That's Focus Armara. That's Focus... Oh, you guys found your way in, did you? Not polite to come into a guy's house when he's playing with Starlight Crystals. And that's on me for not having a back door, but still. Very rude. Very rude. No problem. Okay. A little bit of milk. Get rid of this bad omen effect. Okay. And Bob's your uncle. Alright, so this was another purity crystal that we wanted to start splitting up. Okay, Ritual Range, Focus of Divorcio, we'll split you real fast. Purity 2, we'll split you. And that should be cool. I'm going to leave you in here, because I'm actually running out of space. That's like how ridiculous this is. But I want 3 Purity 1s to be regrown. So this Focus can go away. This is your 3rd Purity 1. Ritual Range. I'm trying to keep this organized, but, you know, it's not easy. Purity again. Tool Efficiency, Focus Mineralis. We will probably be playing with some of those other focuses, which is why I'm hanging on to them. But now these 3... purities I want to grow, because purity, like I said, is definitely one of the best stats for any kind of ritualization stuff. Anything you want to do, whether it's collecting for ritual or the actual ritual itself, purity is what's up. Cool? So we'll be back in a minute when all these crystals grow. Actually, before I do that, let's start combining over here. So you are collection rate. This should be a collection rate 2, right? And let's get shape and shape put together. maybe not. Maybe not. This comes together pretty quickly, as I recall, right? Shouldn't be too long. Let's see what happens. Yeah, see, nice and quick. Cool. So that's collection rate 2. Let's bump you up to collection rate 3. And like I said, I'm just going to combine these off camera because, you know, you don't need to watch this. So back in a minute when these are combined, my other ones grow. Hopefully we get enough Evorsio or Dissidia or whatever. Why do I keep mixing up these two constellations? Dissidia for damaging, Evorsio for breaking. Right. I don't know, Evorsio in my head just feels like something that would hurt mobs. Just my brain being funny. Back in a minute. So in case anybody doubts how good doing it on Star Metal like this is, these guys are all stage 4. This is stage 0. And this is stage 2. So clearly better. Alright, so 2 of these crystals should have a good bit of Evorsio on them, right? Let's see what we got. So this is my good crystal that I... No, that's not my good crystal. Where's my good crystal that I combine everything on? Purity, shape, and collection rate. Yes, cool. So let's see. So there's Dissidia 2. That's good. Minerals and Fornax. This also has Dissidia 2. And this one is the one that did Purity, right? So that's cool. Alright, so let me put the Purity guy away for a minute. We're going to deal with him later. You're going to be my Dissidia focus guy. So let's start splitting him up. Cool. So tool efficiency. We can go in here. We're going to need another diamond chest, aren't we? I think we are. Oh, good, I have one. Yeah. I have one. So I definitely want that focused Dissidia. I just guessed as to which ones I could click on. There's focused Dissidia. Nice. Shape. And another focused Dissidia. Perfect. Cool. Fornax focus goes in here. We'll put shape and tool efficiency here. Focused Dissidia. Now this one also needs to be carved up. So I'm going to add these guys out here. And that's going to be my Uber Collector. And then we want to be ready for the Uber Ritual guy. But I think I've only got a total of like 4 Dissidia focuses right now. I think I want a little bit more. So I might grow a few more just to be... Yay for more Horologium. That'll be nice when we get to tick accelerating crystals. Focus Avitus, collection rate. Focus Avitus. Let's carve this guy up a little bit more. Cool. Collection rate. Oops, wrong thing to drop. Cool. Focus Dissidia. Nice. All right. So what I want to do is grow these 2 focused Dissidias again, just so we have a little bit more Dissidia. I mean, technically 4 is what we need. We need 2 for the collection crystal, 2 for... maybe I don't feel like growing them right now. I think we'll call it a day. I think we're good. Alright, so what I'm going to do is take this guy. Yeah, we'll call it a day, and if I need another... Like, we're going to have a collector, and we're going to have the ritual crystal with Dissidia focus on it. I don't see us needing another Dissidia-focused crystal in the future. So if we ever do need one, we'll just have to get lucky with RNG again and just happen to get one. So that's cool. So Dissidia and Dissidia combine, and that'll be Dissidia 2, and then that'll be our perfect collector crystal. That's going to be as good as you can get. If I'm looking at these metrics right, this is the best you can get. Shape, purity, collection rate, and focus are going to really help with Starlight Collection. So this will be a beautifully perfect collector crystal. And then we want to see if we've got the stuff to make a ritual crystal. Okay, so for that, let's put you away for a second. And Dissidia and those guys combine, and that's going to be our perfect crystal, right? So now for a really good ritual, what we want is ritual effect 1, 2, and 3. Ritual effect is the most important stat. It is the most important stat, is ritual effect, okay? And then the next most important is your constellation focus. So that's going to be these 2. Right, so that'll be a combination of 5. So we have room for 5 more stats. The next most important for ritual effect will be the focus. No, purity. My bad. Purity is the most important. Hang on, we've got purity in here somewhere, I'm sure. Because we just got a few purities, didn't we? Well, this guy's got some good purity on it. The others do too. I just have to carve them up. Let me go repair this dude. You can see I hooked this back up because I've been doing a lot of this between episodes. A lot of prepping for this stuff. Because I want to have as good of a wither killer as I can, right? Purity, focus Lucerna. Purity, shape. Okay. Focus Lucerna, shape. All right, so purity is the most important. Okay, purity is the #1 attribute that we care about. Okay. Then focus constellation. So we've got those two, so that's 4. Then ritual effect 3, and then finally shape. Okay, so we've got purity 1, 2. We've got is the most important, and then focus constellation 1, 2 for Dissidia. Okay, and then a 3 of ritual effect. Okay, and then a 3 of shape would be the last one. So we can only, we can fit 3 shape on there. So that should be good, right? I think so. So we've got shape, and shape. Can you access that from the... Did I right-click this and it teleported me home? That's cool. I didn't know you could do that. Today I learned a thing by mistake. All right, shape, and shape. So that should be your perfect ritual crystal for Dissidia. And this is your perfect collector crystal for Dissidia. And that's what we want to hurt nearby enemies. Cool. So let me combine these crystals, and we will be right back. All right, if I'm not mistaken, this is the final combination, which will give me the perfect Dissidia-based crystal for rituals. So this is the best collector we can get for Dissidia, right? And as a reminder, Dissidia is the damaging one, which I just feel the need to have to check because I almost made the wrong one a minute ago. And then this is the perfect for rituals, right? So they're pretty much identical, except one's collection rate and one's ritual effect. But otherwise, they're about the same. So that's cool. All right, let's sleep through the day. Hopefully Dissidia is in the sky. Then we want to attune both of these and turn the collector one into a collector crystal, right? So collector crystal needs, let's see. Which altar is it that's collector crystal? I thought it was this one. You know what it is? It's because it's not attuned yet. If I did the attunement one, it'll show me collector crystals. There we go. So we need 4 illumination, 4 stardust, 4 resonating gem. So 4 illumination, 4 stardust, which we have, and 4 resonating gem. Perfect. Okay. So let's see if Evorcio's in the sky. So what we're going to want is to break these dudes. Cool. And I can probably turn my magnet back on now. We're going to put all these guys in the pattern for Evorcio. Looking good. Astral Tome, Constellations. Let's get our Evorcio guy. Or Dissidia, I mean. Yes, Dissidia. I know what I'm talking about. Dissidia. Again, I don't know why. I'm just, in my brain, it's sticking. It's confusing them. And it's not even like I use Dissidia much. I don't think I've ever used the Dissidia ritual. Or the Evorcio one, I mean. Oh, hey, look, it's up. Nice. So it is definitely in the sky at the moment, right? There it is. There's Dissidia. So now we want to attune both our crystals to it. Look at it go. All right, magnet terps up with this bit. That's okay. Nice. Look at it go. How cool is that? I really like the attention to detail on this. Like the pattern of the constellation being on the ground like that, and I really also like the red particle effects because that matches the color of the thing. I mean, it's just all around beautiful. All right, so you are now attuned to Dissidia along with your focus. Now you're getting attuned with your focus, which is a really good combination, by the way. And that's pretty awesome. And then we want to turn the collector crystal. So ritual effect I'm going to put in this chest over here, because I don't need him just yet. Right, ritual effect going to go in there. You go back in there. And then you are also tuned to Dissidia. Nice. And then the Dissidia tuned collection rate is the one that we're going to turn into a collector. Attuned celestial crystal. I disagree. I super have an attuned celestial crystal. That's okay. We'll do this the manual way. So stardust in the corners, top and bottom is illumination powder, right? So stardust in the corners, top and bottom is illumination powder. And that should be cool, right? And we don't need this. So Lucerna, you go in there, right? And just triple check that you're putting the collection rate one into the table, because what you care about is collection rate for the collector crystal. Cool? It's time to do the thing. How great is that? And these are about as perfect as you're going to get for a collector and a ritual effect crystal. So now what we want to do is plan where we're going to do the wither spawning and keeping so that he don't get out. Right? Now, that's a thing we want to be very cautious about, because wither equals destroy lots of things. So we want to be ready. What do we got for wither-proof blocks? I'm pretty sure that there's weatherproof blocks somewhere in this pack. I know RF Tools has shields. I feel like I always do the shields, but I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? It's a very reliable way. So RF Tools shields might be the route. I'm assuming that those exist. I might be... Oh, yeah, good. They exist. Cool. So at least that's cool. In terms of weatherproof, I don't see a lot. There's the Weather Charm from Cyclic. That's cool. Tempered glass. Remember we wanted these withering roses for something? What did we want those for? I forget. They make black dye. I feel like there was something better. Withering roses, there was something I wanted for them, wasn't there? Forget what. I forget what. Wasn't there something I wanted a withering rose for? We'll get back to it. I don't see much by weatherproof. So I think RF Tool shield system is probably your bestest of bets. So let's look into that. Right, so RF Tools shields. We will probably want a shield projector Mark 1 and a shield projector Mark 1. Should we upgrade those to Mark 2? Doesn't seem like a terrible idea. I don't think we need to. I think Mark 1's probably fine. But since it's just a bit of redstone and obsidian, let's do it. I think it just means that you can have like a bigger area of effect with them. That's about it. Nothing super crazy. It's the supported blocks that made it. So 256 versus 1024, 4096, and then 32 set. So it's all about the supported number of blocks. So it's super not important. Now the other thing I do want to do is teach you how to make shield templates. Needs nether star? No, wait, that can't be right. That's better. What did I need? That was a nether star. What did I click wrong? Oh, it's the shield tier 4 needs nether stars. I was going to say, there's no way shield templates are nether stars. Are we really out of wool? It can't be. Oh, yeah, we are very much out of wool. Okay. I thought I had a wool farm going. Maybe I lied to myself about that. But yeah, blue dye plate. That's definitely not what I want. Boop, boop. And we might as well use proper glass in the recipe here. That's cool. All right, and then you go into here. So we're gonna need a hefty more amount of wool than we currently have. I could have sworn I had set up wool, but let's maybe add that to our little system over here. So you're currently feeding animals, which is just, you know, fine. But we should do some kind of harvesting. So foregoing has something for that. It has, let's see, in here somewhere. None of these things, is it? Might be up here. Mob slaughter factory, mob crusher, animal feeder, plant fertilizer, plant sower, plant gatherer, animal rancher. That's what we want. That's what we want. We want the animal rancher. This will automatically shear sheep for me. And this will allow for a little bit of fun with automation. So let's do advanced. I see my tree farm is, as usual, a little bit stuck. Not the end of the world. And then we're going to want a range upgrade there in a sec. Let's get a couple fences, too. What range upgrade did we have in you? That'll let me know. You were a tier 4. Tier 4 add-on. Cool. And then we should also get some fences. Okay. Perfect. Now we do show working area is just the block in front of it. We throw the tier 4 on. There we go. It's a little bit bigger than we need technically. I think a 3 would be sufficient, but it doesn't hurt to have a little extra range. Right? And then a quickie advanced universal cable. And then go. So he's going to fill up with milk because there's cows in there. But what I really want you to do, obviously, is the sheep thing. So hide working area. Yeah, I appreciate you milking. That's cool. Now we're cooking. Wool for days. That's going to be super helpful. I don't think I have access to my AE system around here. Correct? Correct. So we will probably either want to... Let's ender chest it. Does that sound cool? Also, what happened to my muting? Didn't I have mutedness? I thought I set up a muffler. Let's set that back up. Muffler, anchor 0, set anchor, and then for anchor 0, entity cow ambient off, cow milk off, cow step off, sheep, shear, step, and ambient. Cool. I like that. Now we definitely are hearing something still. What else are we still hearing? Entity. It might be grass step. Is it block grass? Grass step. Glass step. No, we want grass step. Huh. I would think that that would work. Oh, and I can bring the radius down too, can't I? How about 8? Yeah, we don't want too big of a radius on this guy. I love this mod. Have we talked enough about how much I love this mod? I don't know what else we're stepping on. Block, metal step, sand step. This is not. It shouldn't be playing sand step. Yeah, grass step is what we should be hearing. I mean, it's not that big a deal. I'm just kind of curious. All right, no more playing with that. How are you doing, shearing of sheep? Great! We almost got a stack of wool already. Perfect. So now we'll get a quick ender chest. Hey, why do you keep not wanting to let me type in there? Ender chest. There you are. It might have been when I updated the pack that got lost. Mechanical pipe, no. Universal cable, no. Logistical transporter, yes. And then you here, and then you here, and we're ready to rock. Perfect. We'll come in, do good job. Nice. All right, so if we needed that milk, we could totally use it for something. We'll think about it in the future if we ever need it. But for now, let's get some shield templates, right? So if I wanted like 64 U, I can totally get that. That's awesome. If I wanted another 64, short on a little bit of wool. So give me a few minutes. We're gonna let the wool thing do its job. Clean up my inventory, be right back. Actually, you know what, guys? That feels like a good wrapping up point for the episode. So let's wrap up here. We'll come back next episode once some sheep have been sheared and we get enough wool. And then what we'll do is get enough shield templates, start building a cage for the wither, and test out killing it using the Avorsio ritual, which, boy, I still hope works on withers. Otherwise, I'm going to have some egg on my face. But we'll see next episode if it works or not. I mean, I can only assume it's going to still work on withers, but you never know. So we'll find out. For now, Adult20 signing off. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Take it easy.